He was the youngest American being held during the Iranian hostage crisis, and he is with me now live. Kevin, thank you so much for being on the program with me. I have wanted to talk to you about today and those scenes that we just saw. You were one of those people who rushed into the welcoming arms of your loved ones when you were freed after 444 days. So let's start with you and your experience and what those hostages are going through upon seeing the faces of their families.
Well, a person cannot help but be overcome with emotion by watching those scenes. Personally, they did bring back quite a few memories for me. We were welcomed with or reunited with our families at the West Point Military Academy, and away from the prying eyes, if you will, of the media and well-wishers and onlookers. But I have to tell you, watching these scenes does bring back some memories. And what a joyous day it is for the families. Of course, the hostages, they knew what they were going through just like we did. We knew our treatment, we knew our conditions, we knew our fears. We didn't have a clue when we might get out. I'm imagining much like these men and women, men who were released today. And our families, they feared for the worst all the time, not knowing about our conditions. And once we were freed and in the welcoming arms of our family members, our loved ones, it was a joyous day, and ongoing from there. These folks are going to begin a long journey, I would say. And it really depends on exactly to what degree they get the support, not only of family and friends, but also of some of the professionals, whether it is trauma and grief professionals, or those perhaps who were in the service, maybe as it was for me. The Marine Corps did a great job at helping me integrate back into freedom, normal society. But, you know, depending on how they act, the needs they have, their return might be cathartic, or it might be an ongoing series of traumas that are going to be very different than the ones that they've already been facing and the horrors of last more than almost 800 days. For me, it was the Marine Corps and my family and other loved ones who really helped with that transition home.
You know, I'm glad you said that, because I'm of a certain age that I lived through watching you come home. And I didn't have the appreciation as a kid back then that I do now, having worked in true crime for almost 40 years. And I wondered if it was so overwhelming for you, because for those 444 days, I assume that you hadn't had much joy. And suddenly the greatest joy of your life is overwhelmingly in front of you. And you've just got to sort of process this flip side of your emotional well-being. I know it must have been great, but when did the difficult part kick in? Because I know back in the 80s, we didn't talk about trauma much.
Well, I think that's true. I mean, and as you indicated, I had to reintegrate back into society. I still had about 8 months left on my initial 4-year tour of duty in the Marine Corps. I chose to finish my tour. The Marines said I could have gotten out right away, but I wanted to finish my tour, and I had the great honor and privilege, and I think it was by accident, the positive things that came out of it, but the Marine Corps put me on the road, and I spoke in a lot of high schools. I was only 21 years old when we were released. And so I was pretty close to some of those, in age to some of those high school kids, talking about the importance of faith and resilience and persistence, perseverance, trying to do your best to represent yourself, and trying to represent, in my case, my Marine Corps and my country. That I'm sure, I didn't realize to what degree, but I'm sure was very much wondering what it was going to be like when we got out. From a personal perspective, I returned back to Wisconsin. I did finish my tour of duty. I went on to college. But that speaking in the high schools became very cathartic for me. I've since had the opportunity to speak at thousands of church groups and Rotarian groups and Lions clubs, and of course a myriad of veterans organizations over the last 45 years. Yeah, but really it was, I also would say, easier because I was younger. I did not have a wife or children back home to worry about. What were they doing to make sure that they were putting food on the table? I was just 21. Didn't mean that my mom and dad and my siblings and other loved ones and friends didn't worry about me all day, every day. They did. But there were different circumstances for me than perhaps, well, for sure, some of these other folks who did have wives, did have children at home, who feared for them each and every day. You can't ever train.
Sure.
You can't even be trained to go through something like this. But it's about how you come out of it. And freedom doesn't erase trauma. Actually, freedom does not erase trauma. Healing takes time, patience, and support. And so some are going to feel isolated, even among their friends. Their family members can't understand what they just went through and what they're now trying to get back into. But it's going to be a joyous time, particularly for the family members who now have a special duty to surround their loved ones with the greatest degree of understanding and care that they can.
Sergeant Hermening, I have a 20-year-old son, and you being grabbed at 20 and held, I'm pretty sure I would not have let you continue your tour. I would have never let you go again when you came back to Wisconsin. Thank you so much for telling me this. And I just wanted to say, you know something, when you said that you went on that speaking tour in the high schools, it made me realize, unbeknownst to many of us, that is therapy. It is unburdening. It is talking about these things when back then, even back then, that wasn't done much. So God bless you that you had that fortunate experience of doing the speaking. Maybe you'll get involved with this group and help them to overcome what they're going through. Is that on your mind at all?
It is, and actually I'm involved with a couple of veterans organizations that I know have done some outreach. So I've got some folks who are who've been in touch with me yesterday and today to talk about whether or not there's some type of opportunity where I might be able to provide assistance, almost a form of grief counseling for those who are going to be grieving for a while, because grieving takes a while and it comes in many different forms.
Yeah. Sergeant Hermening, thank you so much for being on tonight. Your wisdom is just so invaluable at a time like this. And also the joy of seeing you, thriving is just wonderful for us as well. I appreciate this, sir. And thank you for your service.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.